What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. The NFL Divisional Round is here, and on January 17th and 18th, 2026, we got four massive matchups that would decide who's one win away from the Super Bowl. Today, I'm breaking down what's likely to happen in each game, the key matchups, and who I think moves on to the conference championships. Let's get into it. First up on Saturday, we've got the Buffalo Bills traveling to Denver to take on the number one seeded Broncos. Denver has been one of the most complete teams in football this season. Strong defense, disciplined offense, and one of the toughest home field advantages in the league with that mile-high altitude. But let's be real. As long as Josh Allen is on the field, the Bills are dangerous. Buffalo's offense could score in a hurry. And if Allen gets into one of those superhero modes, Denver's defense is going to be tested early and often. If Denver could slow the Bills early and force long drives, they control the game. If Buffalo hits a couple of explosive plays, this turns into a shootout. I've got this being close, but I slightly lean Broncos at home, with Buffalo keeping it interesting until the final quarter. Saturday night gives us a classic NFC West rivalry, the 49ers versus the Seahawks in Seattle. These two teams know each other extremely well, and divisional games like this almost never disappoint. Seattle comes in as the top seed, and playing at Lumen Field in the playoffs is no joke. That crowd noise alone changes games. On the other side, San Francisco is talented, but dealing with some key injuries, which could limit what they're about to do offensively. Seattle's defense versus San Francisco's ability to stay balanced. If the Seahawks get an early lead, it's going to be very hard for the 49ers to chase points in that environment. I'm rolling with the Seahawks here. Home field, defense, and momentum give them the edge. Sunday kicks off with the Houston Texans visiting the New England Patriots. New England has quietly put together a very strong season, solid on both sides of the ball, and extremely tough to beat at home in the playoffs. Houston, though, is not an easy out. They bring one of the best defensive units in the league and thrive on slowing games down and forcing mistakes. Can the Texans' defense create turnovers? If they could win the field position battle, this could turn into a grinded-out upset. I think it stays competitive, but I'm leaning Patriots. Experience, discipline, and home field advantage matter in games like this. Sunday Night Football gives us the Rams versus the Bears in Chicago. This one is a straight-up clash of styles. The Rams want to score fast and stretch the field, while the Bears rely on defense, physicality, and feeding off the home crowd at Soldier Field. Chicago has been playing with confidence, and their defense can absolutely keep them in this game. If the Rams protect the football, they should win. But if Chicago forces turnovers and controls the tempo, this could turn into a late-game battle. I'm taking the Rams. But don't be surprised if this one comes down to the final drive. Now I want to hear it from you. Which team do you think pulls out the biggest upset this weekend? Drop your predictions in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. I'll see you after the games. Let's enjoy some playoff football.